Hello and welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. Last time around, we found Coyote, who was pretty much banged up, and now we have a little bit of extra information on to where Sam has been, and get a little bit extra information. First, let's spend some armor. Wisdom. Let's edit the body. There we go. Let's go meet some of the people around here first as well. Shadowrun Returns. The term doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any sawbones with a needle and thread. In case the unit's resident medical expert, nothing can be further from the truth. The safe house boasts a fully equipped medical suite, complete with shaman fetishes. This is sixth world medicine on the highest caliber. Doctor herself is an unassuming sort, perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely, if not for the sprightly spirit perched on the shoulder like her own personal gargoyle. Spirit's burning eyes follow you constantly, even the doctor's own eyes are buried in her charts. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge you approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you're instrumental in bringing out Coyote to us. Thank you for that. Well, Sheen, now fixing her arm, that was a piece of work. Surprising routine, as it so happens. Surprised to find a full service medical blade under a dive in the sun. Don't be, this is a Shadowrunner bar after all. Or a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there is no better place to practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for the runs. May not be as mobile as dog wagon, but I'm the next best thing. What can I help you with? Are you a shaman too? While modern medical technology makes surgery less disruptive than it used to be, it's still a deal for both this body and spirit, requiring extensive recuperation to properly heal. Training in the ways of the spirit world as well as scientific world, do my best to heal the whole patient. It's on your shoulder. Guide supports healing rituals I perform on patients after surgery, dramatically reducing their recovery time. Not standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. Let's see your medical supplies. Yep, we have trauma kits, which completely restores or revives teammates. So, what stuff do I have? Okay, that's it. Fine. Okay. Oh, that's not right. We do have Eric Mershman. Oh, yeah, with clothing. I think we're good with what we have now. We already talked to Algernon last time. TB Grubberman with some weapons. The Order of Buster Grubberman is a well-groomed orc dressed with precision. That's just the straight lines of a military officer uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight as they say, and the neatness this present is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only defect in his picture of perfection is a man's cybernetic right arm, which is obviously enough to be noticeable, but too obvious as to ruin the line of the suit. Speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers, calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arcs of fire, ranging factors, tensile strength, and of course, price. Bunker Buster Government at your service. Friend called me Buster. I answered Sergeant, Sir, and the theater on occasion. Down here in the market. Firearms, ammunition, ordnance, I'm your man. What you got? So, you know what? Let's grab this. Not too much, and we can use it to replace our current one. It has over double the capacity. Alright, thanks. And David tries second. Inch of the tech in the alcove is covered in chaotic patchwork, kilt, and circuit board, chips, wires, display, and a million of other things you can't identify. As a techno-bit storm stands a dwarf, immaculate dress and supremely calm. Now look, don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any major hardware or software that exists, and if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Questions I can answer, or anything you need. The deck. Jack in the matrix. On the content run, you jack into the local node of the facility. Determine how many programs ESP you can carry and the firepower of your base matrix attacks. Deck have IP. When IP reaches 0, you'll get booted from the system, and it'll hurt. So this is for Decker stuff. We won't worry about this. I wanted to play a Decker. I might do like a personal playthrough, or I'll be real, maybe just to a resident Decker and my good friend Johnny Clean. Same Urwals, saw him upstairs, down here, leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cable, and chips. Johnny claimed to be a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once as hot and as visible as the most infamous Deckers today. See down here, happy to be helped if I can be. Now, decking use. The decking skills often used in terminals in the real world to get information, hack doors, etc. But occasionally run will have the option or requirement the local matrix land of the facility you're infiltrating in order to gain access to valuable information or control more important things in the world. Are you just a janitor? Yeah, stand out upstairs? No, janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and getting out of the system so cleanly, no one knew I was there. Matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now it's sort of just part of me. Sure, you're part of the Echo Mirage team. One. Listen, the guy's for over a decade, and he's been smart enough not to tell me. Sure, he'll not tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best to let the subject drop. Okay. So, yeah, Deckers are cool. They're hackers, but they're tough to play because there's not a lot of good opportunity for them. A bunk's available. I'm not looking for a bunk. Searching blankets, you find an old photograph seen a lot of wear. A blonde boy and a girl, both age 14, sitting on deck's plate. They appear to be twins. The boy tied around the girl's shoulders and mugging the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on the cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Check the back. Written in a woman's hands are the words Sam and Jessica. Lake Semish State Park. Look at the photo. The Wolves game will be on soon. Take a watch with me. Did Sam have a sister? Yeah, I think he did. He mentioned her once. It didn't sound like they got along well. Comic chips on the screen shows John Dresden, the corner from Organizer. He doesn't look happy. Dresden, you don't look so good. Like that, I'm fine. Listen, the NTSB is facing facility down the docks with a corpse that looks like another Ripper victim. Check it out. I would get here fast before McCluskey. Thanks for the call. On my way. A Ripper murder? Where? Docks. Gotta go. Listen, I want help. Jacked me on the Royal before, something bad happened, worse than getting my arm torn off, and Sam was my friend. At the docks, I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister Jessica. She might be able to help us. See you when I get back. The South Seattle docks. Leaving the seamstress unit behind, you head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with his latest victim. Left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. South Seattle's your typical industrial area. Grit, grime, and gray. The rain doesn't help matters any. Layers of dirt mixed with abandoned wooden pallets, repurposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers. Garbage collects in the gutters of broken down street. Disreputable is the district's middle name. Your destination, the National Transportation Safety Board's warehouse, is the location of a small strip of dock towards the less maintained end of the waterfront. Despite the presence of those who linger in such places, it's quiet as you approach the gate. Halt. Scarlet boy, he toys with a gun like he might shoot something on a whim just to watch it die. And he about to trespass on corporate property. And dusted street scum. Working over the corner, Bronze, open the gate. Sure you are. I am Lofir, the King of Dragons. Beat it. Good time? Not me, a friend of mine. You have some fun with the guard of the fence around the corner. 5 minutes distraction, then I gotta get back to work and earn some real union. Okay. Because in the building, just large enough selling your statue to crawl through. It looks like you can sneak through here, bypass security checkpoint. There we go. It's a different way than I typically go through. Inside the large gray warehouse, typical as the outside. High ceilings adorned with girders and rickety catwalks top a huge utilitarian room. Concrete and steel walls meet a concrete floor. This is a place for storing things and nothing more. Despite the quiet outside, the inside is a hornet's nest of Lone Star officers going about their business. In the center of the activity is the Emerald City's Victor Ripper's latest victim. Uniforms everywhere, no one stops you at the door. Seems this case hasn't leaked to the press yet. Lone Star or no, you've got a job to do. Again, how you found about this murder? The president even picked it up. By my sources, listen, officer, I'm trying to do right by a client. Mind if I look around? I have better things to do, like finding Emerald City Ripper and making something of myself. We got through research computer, and I have suspicion that this is a copycat crime. The victim worked here at NTSB warehouse as a black box researcher. NTSB? National Transportation Safety Board. This warehouse is used to go over the wreckage from plane crashes to try to determine what happened. The Vic was in charge of the highest priority of investigation at the moment. On the victim's computer and his case notes indicate he was selling secrets. Idiot kept records. I just don't make good criminals. Tell me about it. Like yourself, probably helped to cover his corporate involvement and try to make it look like a rip. Here's the office key. Check it out for yourself if you want. Personal items, inspect the toothbrush, inspect the comb, leave the computer. Still working on the dead man. See, we got another Ripper victim on hand. Looks like business is good for Dallas Morgue these days. Yes indeed. Victims male, Native American, or male, mixed Native American descent, age 38. Based on the conditions in the body, looked like he was killed around 2 in the morning. Cause of death unknown. Several internal organs were removed from his body after death, quite gruesomely. Not sure if the killer even knew what they wanted before they started cutting. Not else to tell you, really, he does have a lot of pre-existing scar issues that probably had a major surgery at some point in recent history. Fortunately, the organ's gone. Can't determine the nature of the surgery. Which organ? Well, the killer definitely took the lungs. The more I look at it, though, the other organs may just be eviscerated within the chest cavity. Cluxy getting closer. Cluxy couldn't find his arse with both his hands. Don't tell him I said that, though. Also, Officer Guerra doing on the case. He seems like a real go-getter. Guerra would love to solve it before McCluskey and get his gold ticket detective shield. Plus, he loves to see McCluskey sucking from his superiors. Already tried to bribe me to keep information from McCluskey and slip it to him. Inspired by the tireless pursuit of justice. Need to take the money? Grins from ear to ear. Do you have any idea how much this job makes these days, ma'am? I don't think Aguar's officer salary is going to do much to seduce me to helping him. Sounds like Ripper is taking different chunks of each victim. Sam's liver, this guy's lungs. Any theories? I don't do theories, I'm just a scientist who happens to prefer dead people. However, while there is a massive damaged chest cavity, I can see the victim's lungs were transplants, which is interesting because another victim missing heart was also a transplant. Granted, modern medicine has made organ transplant relatively easy, but it is not a coincidence. Science is just that, a coincidence. There's only a third body of a person examined. One of the other, our branch managers handled the other two. Find that there are more victims who had organ transplants, I'll let you know. Who's that woman? A clue? She showed up. Next of kin, I think. Look out there. You're not a cop. Independent. It's relationship to the dead man. Pushing her voice and eyes depart almost instantly. The subject turns to the deceased. His It's my brother. I've been trying to speak with him. I'm afraid his spirit too disoriented by his recent journey to answer to me. Shaman? That's for all the good it's doing to me. If I could just make contact, I might be able to deliver justice and allow my brother's spirit to rest. Were there any other witnesses? Not as far as I can tell, not among the living anyways. Realization then dawned, bringing the light back in her eyes. My brother's spirit may not be alone here this night. Close your eyes and concentrate. Joining a low chant you can barely hear. Yes, there are others. Other spirits may be a help. Her future is hardened in frustration as she's searching for something that remains elusive. Sighing, she opens her eyes and fixes you with a stare. But I can't do it alone. What do you need? Our house contains the spirit of a plane crash victim trapped between worlds. They wish to help. They wish to be heard. I think they may have something to say about my brother's murder. The Longtime won't let me in there. Seem to have warrant of the place. Find personal items belong to the victims. I believe I can summon the spirit to speak with us. I'll need at least 2 subjects. Can you find them for me? I'll do what I can. Okay. Search around. Dig through the shoe pile. Dig through the trash. Earring. Item Shaman's looking for. Dented lunchbox. Credit stick. Let's look around. Okay, we got that. Look around here a little bit more. You want to find your third. I don't need to go right now. How do I get in there? Okay, I got 2 items. That's really all I need. I thought there was a third I can get though. Yes, here they are. Close your eyes, change when your eyes open again, they're filled with tears. Thank you. These are all I need. Shouldn't take me long to. What the heck is this? Only me, right? She's a victim's sister, sure she. Crime scene officer, not some sailor's jump circle. Is it standard procedure to contact next of kin? And consider yourself contacted. Now get the hell out. If you stay for much longer, I'm liable to do something I regret. Or worse, something I'd enjoy. Man's an arse. But there's no helping now. I should just be careful able to collect the items before the cost dirt carted everything off. Can we steal something in spirit? I'm afraid spirits, these have domains to which they are anchored. We need to get back in there. Do you have any plans for the evening? Well, breaking and entering perhaps, under cover of darkness. You sure you're up to this? Means your brother's killer doesn't take another life, then yes. Thank you. Time before I enlist some help. May post security overnight. I'm going to go on a limb and say you know where to find these kind of people. You can say that. Good. I'll put up money, find the bodies. Meet me back here at midnight. Spirits will be strong then. Coyote. What hard your spell? You in the middle of something? Getting jerked around by a Lone Star, same old thing? Hear you. I told you this, but I was born in the Royal BTL. I was born in the Royal. BTL pushes like TVJ, ran squats, ran my world when I was growing up. Sounds nasty. Was, for all kinds of reasons. Cousin, Gino, who's been missing for months, he hit the sprawl about a year ago and immediately fell into some tweakers. Bad guys that hooked him on high-end dream chips and started using him for all sorts of dread. Tried to help him, but he pushed away. And he disappeared. And he disappeared. Been shooting up BTL ever since trying to find him. You're on a crusade. Maybe. That's what Miss Kubuta calls it. I know exactly where he is this time. Got an old friend who eyeballed him herself. On my way. Paco's with me, but we can use another hand. You in? Need him right now. On my way. You come? I'll send you the address. See you soon. The cluster of dilapidated buildings where Coyote told her to meet her appeared to be the remnants of a public housing project. The buildings looked like a cesspool with human debris. I understand with Paco on a street corner, eyeing the roofs, the doorways, the windows. Despite his attempts to engage her, Coyote barely says a word as the three of you weave your way through the tenements. She walks purposely with her newspaper hands flexing open and closed with each step. It's unclear whether the action is voluntary or not. You circle around the back of the building, and Coyote jumps up, grabs the bottom rung of fire escape ladder, pulls it down. Without a signal, she starts climbing towards the roof. Paco looks at you worriedly and starts up the ladder. Thanks for me. That's hard to spell. What do you want? Also, I figure you use the backup. You never know what sort of firepower you expect in one of these BTL squads. Hey, listen, I got news for you. You know Sam's sister Jessica? Well, my contacts find her for me while you're on the way here. Called her and asked her to meet you at the Union later today. Hope that helps. Good job, thanks. Least I can do. Let's get it done. My cousin Gino should be in one of the squads to pass the door up ahead. There's a whole lab set up in there. My experience is usually look out, watching for cops outside, and guard out the door inside. I don't know how much firepower to expect, but these guys are nasty, so stay on guard. So get in, grab Gino, get out. Behind you, let's do this. And we'll do that next time around. You know what, let's spend a bit of karma first. There we go. I'll do that next time around. See you all then. Take care. Bye.